Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to Zen-Tarot. My name's Julie. We're going to do a tarot card reading for you today, Aquarius. We're going to take a look at the energy surrounding you right now. I hope that it is treating you well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you would like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. I will leave my information in the description box below. Aquarius, how is this full moon in Scorpio energy treating you? It seems like the emotions are really, really intense right now. Let's get an overall theme for this reading for you, Aquarius, from the Osho Zen-Tarot deck. Spirit, can we get an overall theme for the sign of Aquarius? Projections. Wow, look at this mirroring twin flame energy coming in. Look at this, just back and forth, back and forth. You're right in the in-between or getting caught in the middle of something. Maybe there's some arguments going on or some tension around you and you just seem to be stuck right in the middle of it. Transformation. Look at this, breaking free from it. Wow, wow, wow. This is causing you to go through a massive transformation, looking at what you really want, what you want to move into here. This just seems headachy and very drama-filled, and you are not about the drama. You do not like to get caught in the middle of drama here. So let's see what that's all about with the Seven of Swords coming out. Projections. All right. Bobcat spirit on the bottom of my Oracle Spirit deck. Life is a mystery. Let's see what this is all about. Can we get an animal spirit guide for up in the ether for the sign of Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius? Animal spirit guide, walking with Aquarius. Look at that, the wombat. Wow, how beautiful. Be at home. And Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Oh God, look at that. Number 64, that converts to a 10, and number 1, new beginning coming in here. But sometimes life stings. What are you going through right now? Here's the wombat spirit, be at home. Interesting. So at home, but yet something's going on, something you can't escape, something right in your face. Maybe there's a partner or a friend that just keeps pushing you, challenging you to be better or to kind of push you in a certain direction here. I feel like you're trying to be swayed or someone's trying to sway you. To you, it does feel like a sting. It's just these jabs, these things going back and forth. You seem to be caught in the crossfire of it. It's very painful for you. So yeah, curl up with your favorite book or your favorite show or your favorite movie and try to escape this very intense energy that seems to be surrounding you right now. These cards came out sideways. I want to see what this is. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Whew, thank God. Number 5 is all about change. Moth spirit, surrender now. The bird of St. Anthony converts, number 39 converts to an 11, a master number. And the swan spirit, number 60, time for a deep dive. Wow, God, it's just like something is, you're being forced to look at something or forced to make a decision here. Spider spirit on the bottom of the deck, there's another 11, it's number 56, but that converts to 11. Wow, going through something here. I gotta keep the spider spirit on the top. Be generous with spirit with the lion. Some kind of decision. This is an absolutely beautiful spiritual transformation that you are going through. This is to elevate you, to expand you, to have you rising beyond the argument, rising beyond the drama here, detaching from the outcome and being kind of the judge where you're hearing all sides, maybe soothing all sides, but you got to kind of calm down those triggers within yourself first. Really look at something. Spirit is forcing you to look at something right now that might be a little bit triggering. I love those beautiful purples and blues coming through. But what is stinging you right now with this wasp spirit? Let's take a look here. We're going to take a look at the mind, the heart, and the soul with you. First, we're going to start at the mind space because what we think about comes about. Law number 1 with the law of attraction. So let's take a look at what you're thinking about. What is going on in the mind space with you? Current energy in the mind space for Aquarius. 8 of Swords. God, you are up in your head about this. It's just really difficult to escape. It doesn't seem like any kind of escape right now. every time you try to do your normal rituals or your normal routines, it's just in your mind. It's in your mind. I got to get back. Maybe I can say this. Maybe I can say that. It's just looping in your mind over and over again. So you're in this mental prison. What will help with this? What will help with this drama or this angst? Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Going for your own dreams, your own goals, your own desires here. Kind of letting the rest go. Yeah, like just saying, I don't want to talk about this, or I can't talk about this, or I don't, just disengage from anything that's feeling like it's getting you up in arms or getting you defensive or getting you triggered in any way. You just got to go for something else. That's why I'm thinking focus on a book, get into a book or a movie, something that fills you with freedom. Look at the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about freedom, taking a break here, just stepping out of the room, stepping out of the argument. I don't want to talk about this right now. Can we revisit this at another time, just so you can get your sanity or your peace for a minute here? Aces are all about moving on, new beginnings. This seems to be a new beginning in money, something you've been striving for, something really nice for you to focus on that doesn't include all the stress or how am I going to do this, or there's no escape. There just doesn't seem to be any way out. I think this has to do with working from home or starting a business from home, or something you can do in the comfort of your own home, or a safe space in your home that you can express yourself freely, because it feels like when you step outside some kind of door, you can't express yourself freely, or everyone around you is jumping on you, or trying to prove you wrong, or trying to get their point across here. So there's just a lot of replying without listening, or really people are hearing, but they're not really listening. So yeah, it's time to keep it to yourself. Pull this in, not share what you're doing. Just, I need a minute. I'm going to go meditate for a minute. And that's when you just really go clear your mind. Just clear it. Don't think about the answers. Don't think about what you can say or how you can defend yourself or how you can escape. It's not the time for planning in those quiet moments. It's the time for clearing. Time for clearing. Just take the deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just really clear. If a thought comes in or a problem comes in that your psyche's trying to get you to solve, just think of it as a cloud. Just let it float on by. Don't try to resist it, because the more you try to resist it, the more you're observing that it's there. So really some quiet time is needed. Go to your corner. Aquarius, you need a minute. What is the challenge in the mind space? What keeps looping through here? Six of Wands. Look at this. Reciprocity coming in and honoring coming in here. You just want the success. You want the ending. You want the happily ever after. But there doesn't seem to be a way right now. It's just not the time to try to solve it all. It's not helping to put it all out on the table or to look at it all. It just becomes too overwhelming, and then you get too caught up in this glass cage of emotion that you want to break free of. There's an honoring happening with you from Spirit here, Aquarius. They're recognizing, they're acknowledging that you have been through something. You have really had to keep your head up, or hold your head up, or take the higher ground. And maybe you're just so tired of always being the bigger person or being the adult in the room, but that is what is being asked of you. It's just really, you are the person meant to be the logical one, the reasonable one. And then you have so much spiritual help. Look at all of the spiritual energy cheering you on, just really throwing you the accolades here, just a real honoring for you. It seems to be a challenge for you to do that yourself, because these thoughts just keep racing in of how am I going to do that? And you are on the verge of a transformation here, a little bit of a crossroads with the Spider Spirit. So it just feels like your higher self and you are at a crossroads right now. Your higher self absolutely sees the way, absolutely knows there's a better tomorrow ahead for you, that the best, is not behind you here. But your psyche is caught up in survival mode right now. You're just trying to survive the day. You're trying to survive the moment at hand here. And that comes through clearing. It absolutely comes through clearing. It's time to kind of clear out the planning phase of it now. So let Spirit kind of step in and handle a lot of the everyday things for you, so that you can really focus on clearing. Just 5 minutes, just a few minutes to clear. A bath, a shower, a moment where someone can't interrupt you. You just need some peace, where there's not going to be anyone knocking on the door saying, Aquarius, did you hear this? Did you hear what they said? And what do you think about this? It's just like you don't care at this moment. Just really detach. All right, Spirit, what's your advice for the mind space for Aquarius? What is your advice in the mind space? Look at all the spiritual help. I love that. Page of Pentacles, look at that, a way out there. There is the way out. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. Look at these messengers. There's somebody coming in with a big, fat apology here. You've been swimming with the sharks, trying to survive. You've been trying to keep your head up above water. And here comes this messenger with this soothing message here. Maybe it's a note, a love letter I'm seeing. Just really soothes down the angst and the anxiety here. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, also messengers coming in. There's a message about money, about doing your own thing or focusing on you rather than the boss or a big corporation, or it's really time to invest in yourself. These are two cards about investment. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and with the Knight of Cups, really, and the honoring of you from Spirit, it's time to invest in yourself, to pay yourself what you deserve. And maybe that comes in accolades or affirmations, or just really an investment in yourself. I believe in you. I believe in myself. I believe I am capable of getting through this, of transforming through this. So absolutely beautiful. Somebody looking in, somebody seeing that you just need a break. You just need a break. And so that break comes in, that rest time comes in. You get a reprieve here. Yes. And it comes in the form of an invitation or a trip or a travel, or just getting Page of Pentacles is also about traveling, but not being so worried about money. It's like you don't want to go on this dream vacation, but spend the whole nest egg and then it's over. And it's just like, oh, geez, now what? You know, you don't want that instant gratification. You're looking for long-term success here. This is beautiful, beautiful mindset. It's a new beginning in an investment in you. I believe in myself here. I'm going to believe in myself and no other. I'm not going to believe the false information coming at me, or these things that I have to do, or the rules here. It's just really breaking free. Comes in the form of a message. Wow, look at this Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This is really, really heart fulfilling. It's something you've wanted to do for a really long time, but you just didn't see how. There was no blueprint for it. Now you've got the blueprint for it. You've got the plan. So don't let the imaginary fears get in the way here. Don't let the what ifs get in the way here. Because this is heart fulfilling. This is exactly what you've been working for. Look at this with the Fool, your ship's coming in, that lighter energy, that letting it go, letting the argument go, really, really walking away from the argument and investing in yourself. My sanity is not worth the win, right? It's just, we're in this kind of world of win at all cost, and it's just so damaging to all of us, to our relationships, to our connections. It's just really time to take a deep breath and say, you know, I don't have to win this one. I don't have to win this one. And in walking away from it, it's the biggest win of all. You win so much by walking away from the argument here. Absolutely beautiful. We have to keep these two out in your heart space here, because this is a giant leap of faith. And then we got the Page of Cups underneath that, another page here. So there's an offer coming through. Judgment under that. Wow. Wow. So in the heart space, you're ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready to believe in yourself again. You're ready to stop believing the things, the lies that have been told to you, or the fears that have been projected onto you. It's like you've got this armor around you from Spirit where the fears cannot penetrate any longer, and it just warms your heart. It's just really a reconnection back into the heart, opening up the heart space. Just really, when you take a deep breath and you breathe it out, you are really expending this heart space, freedom, peace, understanding, compassion all around you. It's just, I can literally see it leaving your mouth, this energy of peace and understanding, and it's just really emanating. It's like people can't even get on each other's nerves around you after this transformation. You just are emanating, you're just emulating this energy of peace just into others. It's so beautiful. Spreading the love. How can someone be upset around this kind of excitement, around this kind of joy and understanding and unconditionalness of life? It's just like, life is beautiful. What are you complaining about? Beautiful. What's the challenge in the heart space? What's getting in the way of opening up this heart space for Aquarius? Maybe nothing. You're going through this big transformation. Temperance. I mean, nothing is getting in the way of this. Nothing can stop this heart transformation, this heart opening. It's just really, you've turned on the heart light. You've got one eye open here, Aquarius. You are not blind to justice any longer. You don't have that blindfold on any longer. It's like justice is very subjective. I am going to find my justice. I'm going to use Archangel Michael's sword of truth here to decipher what is real for me, what is true for me. There's just so many truths trying to be shoved down our throats. It's time to count on yourself. It's time to rely on yourself. How do I feel about this? How do I feel about this? That is your radar. That is your guidance system. That is something you will never, ever vary from. When you walk into the room and you just feel that energy, right? You just know either they've been talking about you or they've been arguing with each other, and it's just you walk into that room and you just breathe it out. Just let that energy of peace enter the room with you, and it'll settle down. It'll simmer down, because you are going through a massive transformation here. It's just written in the stars. This is your destiny to bring peace to this world, to bring understanding and balance to this world. Number 14, again with the number 5 here. I know we saw a number 5 in the animal spirit guides. This is a time for change for you. Big change, but it's so much for the better. This is a change that you are so willing to take, because it just gives you the freedom from angst. Yes, massive transformation in the heart space. Opening up the heart space. Just imagine the pinks and the greens when you're breathing in through the nose. So really funnel down into the heart space here, and your heart is just opening up, Aquarius. You're sharing emotions you just never thought you would share, dreams you never thought you would share. What is your advice in the heart space, Spirit, for Aquarius? What is your advice in the heart space for Aquarius? There you are. Look at this major arcana. Good God. You've got the star card, hope, faith, renewal. This is what it's all about with you. This is what the heart is really transforming through, transmuting the energy of betrayal and loss and jealousy and need and codependency and sickness and just real mental health issues of projections and deflections and everyone blaming everyone else, the blame game. You're just walking away from that. That doesn't make me feel good. So you're just really walking away. The Scorpio full moon really showed you the way. It showed you there's something that got very intense for you around the 12th, 13th, 14th of May, maybe even leading up to the full moon. Just felt really intense. You were forced to look at these emotions of loss and betrayal and why, God, why? Just really screaming out for mercy here, and here the mercy came. It's just, if you ask and you shall receive. So you asked out loud, Lord, help me, angels, help me through here. It got to a point, this crux for you, that you couldn't take one more sword in your back. You just couldn't even be tolerated by you. So that was the key. That was absolutely the key. Here you are again in the King of Swords now, making the plan to travel, to see new things, to get back into your excitement and your joy and your happiness here. So absolutely beautiful. I see what you've gone through here, Aquarius, and it led you right to here. As painful as that was, you reached for your magic, you reached for your sanity, you got a grip. And now you're just forcing this new beginning. You're forcing this new way to feel. You're just not even allowing. There's this beautiful boundary across your heart space. And it's just, you shall not cross. You shall not cross me. You will come to me correctly, or you will not come to me at all. You are no longer tolerating this kind of behavior. No longer defending bad behavior. If someone is acting badly, you are calling them out gently, effectively, very lovingly here with your King of Swords heart space, because you have an understanding of where they're at. You're meeting them where they're at, and then you're bringing them with you. You're not getting stuck where they're at. A lot of people get stuck. They try to fix the situation. They try to fix the argument. They try to soothe the argument. Sooner or later, before they know it, they're on one side or the other. They're arguing from one side or the other. They're trying to make someone else see the point of this, right? It's just, you are such the beautiful judge, just really walking in and you're like, I see exactly what you're saying. saying. I see exactly what you're saying, and you're bringing them to the middle. You're really bringing together, bridging the gap through your pain and suffering. You will not bring this to my table anymore. You won't bring this into my home anymore. You just really, this beautiful, beautiful, loving boundary. So people are not offended. You're not offending anyone. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I want to come in there. I want to come into this beautiful, beautiful home you've created. So I won't bring the drama, and I won't bring the conversation, and I won't talk about politics. I won't talk about money woes and bring these woes to your door any longer. So it's what people will treat us the way we tolerate here. Beautiful. Jeez. All right, so you've gone through this. You're getting a message in here soon, some kind of apology, some kind of soothing, some kind of break where you get away from the norm. You're breaking some kind of pattern here, and you're disrupting your life. That's with the fives coming through, and that's what's changing everything. There's an interrupt here, kind of a GFI, right? Just an interrupt in your life here. Comes through the form of a message or a break or a vacation or a getaway here, and you get to stop thinking about it just for a minute. You get to breathe. You get to breathe in the good energy and breathe out the negative energy without somebody trying to refilter it back in. All right, let's see what's going on in the daily for you, Aquarius. What is going on in the daily life for Aquarius? How is this filtering down into the daily life for Aquarius? For those that are tuning in, of course, it's a major arcana. It's the change. It's the wheel of time that has turned. There's something about home. There's a home business, a home way that you can really, really bring in the money without stepping out the door into the chaos here. It's kind of a protection from the storm or a shelter from the storm. Yes, there is something about your home, what you have created. This home is where your heart is, maybe, because you have created this place, this meeting place, this place of peace, this place of vacation. Even if you're not leaving your doorstep here, you're creating this environment of such beautiful harmony. It's just everybody that crosses your path, that crosses that door. Maybe that's through even online where you're projecting your home out, or you're showing the way you're living, or you're showing the way you're handling, and it's just changing something. It's changing. The consciousness is expanding from this. You are expanding from this first and foremost. You brought in the hope, faith, and renewal right to your doorstep, right to your home here. You are living with this energy of peace and balance and change. What you never thought would happen is happening here, and it's something to do with your home. It's either moving into the home, your dream home here, or you're making your current home, your dream home here. It's a place you never want to leave, and no one else does either. Wow. It's like you're bringing millions of people into your living room. Maybe it is a YouTube channel, or it's a podcast, but you're bringing this brilliant hope, faith, and renewal. You're bringing people right into your living room here. But they can't come with the negative. There's no negative comments on your channel. It's blocked. It's spiritually blocked. It cannot penetrate you or your home. All that dwell there, all the residents there are so divinely protected, Aquarius. And that's because you drew it in, you breathed it in, you breathed in this divine protection. And then with every breath out, with every cleanse you took, it cleared the space. This is beautiful. My God, is this beautiful. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune in the everyday for Aquarius. Big change ahead, Aquarius. Big change. Seven of Pentacles. Don't have the regrets that time has gone by. You had to be led here. You had to go through some things. You had to experience some things. This is life experience under your belt that was very, very painful. So anyone that wants to be envious of you, let them be, because they have no idea what you've been through. And if they really knew what you've been through, they would not walk your path. I'll tell you that. It's that old adage of everybody putting their problems in the middle of the room, and then you get to choose which problems you want, because you think, oh, that's just rich people problems. Oh, I would take their problems. If you knew what those problems were, you would take your own back. It's the hell you know, and nobody escapes this. Nobody escapes life alive. Right? Nobody gets out alive here. Oh God, I guess I should leave that in the daily because we know what led you here. And so there's going to be a lot of people envious. People want that many people in their living rooms. They want that many followers, that many likes, that many beautiful, beautiful comments, a community that you are creating here. But they don't understand what you had to go through to get here. They just don't understand. You're teaching through your wisdom, through your life experiences without going back into the history of it and telling everyone your woes or what you had been through or how you were victimized in a lot of ways. You're not even talking about that. You're grateful for it. It led you here. So it's so beautiful. That's just going to be something that people will never understand about you, and it's not something that you are even, you have to be there. You have to live it in order to truly understand. There are others, a lot of others that have lived similar experiences, that's why they're flocking to you. That's why they're flocking to your living room here to hear how you did it, because yeah, sometimes life stings. Absolutely. There's the number 10, and then here we have the number 10 with the Wheel of Fortune here. 10 converts to a 1, that brand new beginning right after this Fool, right after you let it go. It's just like, you know what, I'm just going to move on. I am not going to get stuck in the middle of this argument, and I'm going to be bipartisan here. I'm not going to get stuck in the aisle here forever. Just trying to please both parties here. No, thank you. Knight of Swords. I need to know what this message is coming to you. There is a messenger on their way, spirit sent. Look at all the birds around the Knight of Swords here. The birds always represent spirit. But there is spirit sent, spiritually sent message coming for you. It has to do with the grief you went through, the really something happened that pierced that cut your heart wide open. You're in healing mode from this, that event, that thing that happened here, maybe 3 years ago with the 3 of Swords coming up here, 10 of Swords. It really cut you open. It allowed the light in. Aquarius, you have been wounded, really wounded. You are the wounded warrior throughout this reading, but you are a warrior. You just really picked up your sword and picked up your magic in the meantime here, and now you are showing people the way. You are forging the way. I'm seeing like the seas splitting for you with your words of wisdom, people needing to hear what you have to say now. Just so beautifully healing here. Have you ever seen such beautiful cards of healing here, Aquarius, especially after this dark period, this dark night you went through? Good God. Good God. Number 17, the Star card. You are the star in the major arcana, and it converts to an 8. So this has been a karmic journey for you. There is someone on their way. There is spiritually sent angel heading your way, trying to get a message through to you. A message will get through to you. It really changes you. It's just allows you to open the door for this new beginning, and to make your dream, to make this dream that you've had for a really long time, to make it a reality without people saying, it's never going to work. There's too many people doing that. You're just going to be a drop in the bucket. It's just all this negativity because people are really feeling defeated right now. People are in survival mode, so they can't see a way out. You've already been there. You've already survived something here, and you know if I survived that, I can survive anything here. So that's why you're taking these deep cleansing breaths, and you're showing people the way. So good for you. Good for you. So proud of you. God is so proud of you, Aquarius. Let's see what final advice from Spirit here. Let's get some final advice from Spirit on this. Look at this, boss it up. Some kind of home business. There is a home business. There is something you're doing from your living room, from a safe space, from a room in your home. This feels like home. If you've made your office your home, then it's your office, but it feels like home here, where you are bringing people in through your words of wisdom, through your emotion. They can feel you, so it doesn't sound shallow. It doesn't sound like you're faking it to make it, or you're trying to meet people where they are, but you don't quite understand. There's a resonance, such a resonance with people, with what you have to say here, what you've gone through here, but not about words of what you've gone through, how you escaped it, how you survived it, how you found joy after grief, how you found happiness after fear here. So absolutely beautiful. I am a fan already, Aquarius. I want to tune in. What's your channel name? Good God, I love this. 5 of Swords. There's that other 5 here. So if someone's telling you it's too competitive, you're never going to make it, YouTube doesn't pay, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is, there are always these people, these shooting stars, these lightning in a bottle. It's been happening from the beginning of time. And you have something to say here. You have very, very, very beautiful wisdom within you. Ancient wisdom, spiritual wisdom that has been infused within you now. So you are the angel, the chosen one here to speak about this, but not come off as a victim, come off not even as a survivor, because even that has a connotation to it. This is just you talking about how to get happy, how to get really, really happy, how to detach from the argument itself, how to walk away from the argument itself, because there is no winner in a fight. There is no winner in war. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Aquarius, gotta leave it here. I absolutely love this reading. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this resonates with you. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. And Aquarius, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.